lot of people have been asking me to do the relevancy report. Well, it's only week 2 right now, so I'm going to do it anyway. Even though I don't believe in the relevancy report until week 6, 7, 8, whatever. At least 4 games you have to play until you really know what an organization is about. But I'll do one anyway. New York Giants, relevant. Carolina Panthers, relevant. St. Louis Rams, relevant. Chicago Bears, irrelevant. No, they're relevant. Bears are relevant. Dallas Cowboys, see, this is a joke. Everyone's relevant right now. I can't even do the relevancy pick. I can't do it. I can't do it. They're all fucking relevant. They're all fucking relevant. So what I'm going to do right now is the football picks. New York Giants giving 1 at Carolina. I told you the Giants played like shit last week when they came out, but I knew they were going to win. I'm taking the Giants right now to win this game outright, obviously, and cover the 1-point spread. They'll beat up something like by 3, a field goal, whatever. Chicago Bears at home giving the St. Louis Rams 7.5. Let me tell you something about the St. Louis Rams. Jeff Fisher instantaneously makes that team 3 to 4 wins better. Take the Rams with the 7.5 points. Take the Rams at up, and away, set special. Dallas Cowboys at home giving 7 to Tampa Bay. Dallas played terrible last week. They can't afford to play another game like that. After they looked like world beaters on that Thursday night against the Giants, I'm not so sure they recovered. I like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with the 7 points. San Francisco, -7. Giving 7 to Minnesota at Minnesota. I like the 49ers all day. You know they got Adrian Peterson all day. I like the 49ers to bottle him up, contain him, and ponder nothing but props all day. So I like the 49ers there with the 7 points given. Detroit giving 3 to Tennessee Titans at Tennessee. Detroit played shitty last week offensively, but you know what? Tennessee by Mike Munchak getting 3 at home. I like the Titans. Detroit's got a rough stretch right now. They're not a playoff team right now. The NFC, after what I've seen in Atlanta right now, I was wrong about them. I admit when I'm wrong. And the NFC's too stacked right now. Detroit's going to have a rough go. 7-9, 8-8, 9-7. Cincinnati getting 3.5 at Washington with RG3. This is a tough game to call, but this is Washington's home opener, by the way. I believe it is, and yeah, it is. I got to be honest with you. Cincinnati, you're going to take a beating. You're not going to be able to stop Robert Griffin III. Take their skins, giving it 3.5. The New York Jets giving 3 at Miami. The Jets need a win here. Their offense sucks right now. Miami Dolphins aren't as, they're not good, but they won last week, and they're at home again, this and that, and they're getting 3 points at home, but Ryan Tannehill's going to be facing a fucking eager Jets defense with Darrelle Revis. It's going to get ugly for the Dolphins. They're going to have a real bad offensive game. Take the Jets, giving it 3. New Orleans Saints at home, giving the Kansas City Chiefs 3 points. Saints, I know I said it last week, but this week, they need a win. They're 0-2. They're going to destroy the Chiefs. Romeo Crennel is not a head coach. Great coordinator, not a head coach. Consequently, the Chiefs have no chance in this game. Trust me when I tell you. I've seen Crennel for 3 years in Cleveland. 2 or 3 years, he's not a head coach. Buffalo Bills. Wait a second. I thought the Browns were a favorite. The Cleveland Browns are a 3-point underdog here. I made a mistake in my earlier video. Cleveland Browns are a 3-point underdog at home right now against Buffalo Bills. I guess the Buffalo Bills beat an overrated Jets team, and people think they're good. And, well, here we go. They're not a Jets team. They got killed by the Jets. They beat an overrated, Kansas City last week. A terrible Kansas City team. People think they're good. The Cleveland Browns will win this game outright. There's no way this team will start out 0-3. Take the fucking Browns. That pisses me off. We're getting no respect. Indianapolis Colts at home giving 3 to Jacksonville. I like the Colts at home and Oliver Luck or Andrew Luck, whatever the fuck his name is. Luck. I like the Colts at home to cover that. Philadelphia giving 4 to the Arizona Cardinals at Arizona. Let me tell you something about Ken Whisenhunt. He beat the New England Patriots, which the New England Patriots, let me tell you something about Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick tests things out early in the season because he already knows the AFC East is locked up. He already knows he can test out things and still usually get away with wins, which he didn't this week. If some Gronkowski kicks that field goal, they win. He's preparing his team for the 4th quarter of the season, the playoff run. You ever notice how New England usually reels off like 8 to 9 straight wins when they go to the playoffs? Because Belichick practices shit. It's a lock. So I'm not worried about New England. But I like the Arizona Cardinals to win that game outright. So consequently, I'm not a believer in Philadelphia yet. I'm really not. I'm not a believer in Michael Vick. I believe he can be rattled right now, and I believe the Arizona Cardinals defense won't fucking rattle him. Atlanta getting 3 at San Diego. After last night, and I know Phillip Rivers is a pretty good great quarterback at home this and that, I like the Falcons with the 3 points. Not only that, I like the Falcons to win the game outright, to be honest with you. Their defense is pretty tough. I underestimated them this year. Denver Broncos -1.5 at home against Houston. I gotta tell you, the way Peyton Manning played last night was horrible. Do I suspect to play that way again? No. But I will tell you this right now. I don't believe Denver's going to win that game. I believe Houston's going to win that game. So, I believe Houston's going to win that game by a field goal. Oakland Raiders getting 5 at home against the Steelers. Oakland needs to win this game. But unfortunately, they just don't have the firepower to do it. I think the Steelers have beat that team pretty bad at the black hole. New England, here's a game right now. Getting 3 on the road at the Ravens. Now, I suspect Bill Belichick will attempt to win this game. Minus Hernandez, this and that. Wes Welker's not even a factor right now because he's in the doghouse right now. They're basically preparing for life after Wes Welker. Bottom line, Wes Welker, you catch a perfectly thrown pass to you last year. It's February 2nd. They win the Super Bowl, but you choke. I like the Patriots in this game right now to win the game outright. I know it's a rematch. I know the Ravens are hostile, this and that, pissed off. I just think the Patriots are better right now. I believe they're going to step it up, and I believe they're going to pose. Belichick will have something for Flacco. I believe after a loss last week, they're going to be angry. I like the Patriots. And the Monday Nighter. Green Bay giving Seattle 3.5 points. You know, I got to be honest with you. Let me make sure something real quick. Make sure I did all these games. I got to be honest with you. Green Bay giving Seattle 3.5 at Seattle. The way Seattle's playing right now, I think they're going to win this game outright. Seattle. Pete Carroll got them boys believing. Russell Wilson's a fucking beast. By all accounts, they should have won the first game. The referees killed them. I like the Seattle Seahawks at home to beat the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers have no defense. Their defense is horrible. So the back end of their defense sucks. So I like Seattle to win that game. So you're going to understand the relevancy report will be given about week 4 to 6. Right now, every team's relevant. I can't even say the Browns are relevant because they're only a game out of first place. So therefore, mathematically, they have to be relevant. And I believe they're relevant right now at this juncture. Do I think they'll make the playoffs? No. But I believe they're relevant. I have to keep them relevant.